Hello everyone, Sam Highfield here again, and we're going to take a look at the 4 o'clock club effects behind the scenes for episode 5 this time. So this was like the good buddy episode with the stickers, and Josh was trying to see how we could earn points to get that tablet computer from for his music. Right, so we're going to take a look at a few effects. We're going to have a look at how when Josh was given a rubber in his hand, then it morphs into a dog. We'll be taking a look at the super speed effects, which are my favourite effects for this episode. We'll be taking a look at when Josh was surrounded with stickers, and how Belle was surrounded with carrots, and how we did that. So in this episode we've got a bit more 3D stuff, like a few simulations and such. So we're going to go and run through how they were done. Okay, first of all, rectangular rubber turns into a dog. The cool thing about this is that the shadow morphs as well. So if it wasn't you think if it was a real object, then the shadow wouldn't morph. Okay, so basically to morph the dog to the rubber, I used like a morphing plugin for Adobe After Effects, and basically we just warped one shape into the other one. And then I took all of that, made a second layer, and morphed turned it into a shadow. So that's how we got the shadow to morph as well. So let's go and take a look at the super speed effect. So there's Josh speeding around the classroom. So the idea is that Josh is moving really fast, and then the rest of the staff are like normal speed. So to do that we had to shoot them separately. So here's one plate, one take, which is basically all the staff at normal speed, and there's no super speed Josh at all. Okay. And the second plate is Josh. Yeah, so I've just speeded him up. With this one there was a lot of rotoscoping, a lot of cutting out, which you can see here. So it was quite complicated in the manner that, there we go, there's just that layer on its own. So basically I had to cut out all the people, and then because he kind of went behind people and then in front, at certain times they had those masks had to be turned on and off. So at one point he was behind them all, and then he was in front of certain ones. And then we put the particles on top, and then we have that effect there. Next we've got the shot where Dexter was dressed as a fruit machine, and then he had like his wheels turn like a real fruit machine, and also we had lots of stickers flying out as well. So it's quite interesting how we did the stickers. But this is the shot here, and to get all these here, you can see if I just freeze the frame, these are the good buddy stickers here. I went into use a 3D program. The one I used was called 3D Studio Max, and what we did was I basically made a simulation where I got one good buddy sticker, made a few hundred copies of it, and then I put some wind behind them, and then I made like a fruit machine slot for them all to go through, and then I basically just simulated that and then rendered them. Now while we're on the subject of 3D, I thought it'd be a good idea if we could take a look at some other 3D stuff. Now if you remember back to episode 1, it was like a big time freeze sequence where we had things like frozen water suspended in the air, and we had a frozen football as well. So I'd just like to show you the 3D football from episode 1. There it is. So that's it there. So it's a 3D football. There we go. And with textures from a real football. Okay, and finally we have the shot where Mr. Bell was surrounded by lots of carrots that were falling on him. So for this we just shot real carrots, got a big bag of carrots, and we just went on filmed them on a green screen, and we just basically just went and threw them up in the air, and then we filmed them at 100 frames per second. So about 4 times slower than normal speed. Okay everyone, that's it for the behind the scenes of episode 5. So I hope this is a quite good insight for you to take a look behind the scenes and I'll have another video up next week as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.